Hi guys, this is another one of those days that it's paid off to go to the charity shops. I got about 50 albums here for just under £8, so that's about what, $10, $15 in your money. So I've got some good stuff. The last two I'm especially pleased with, so it's going to be worth holding out for them. So after speaking to LJ about, I told him I'd been hooked on Bob Dylan's Desire album, and Emmylou Harris's voice had started to catch on me a bit, and I found these ones. So we've got Pieces of the Sky, that's Elite Hotel, Luxury Liner, and Blue Kentucky Girl. So I'll give them a listen. I have a feeling they're going to be too country, but never mind. Spyro Gyra, Carnival, the Bellamy Brothers, and things like this I've got because I'll be able to probably trade them with a guy that I know. Randy Newman doing his Best Kiss parody. Husker Du, Candy Apple Grey, Half Man, Half Biscuit, back in the DSSS. The Men They Couldn't Hang. And then we've got Little Feat, Time Loves a Hero. Grace Jones, Living My Life. The Best of B.B. King. Linton Kwesi Johnson, who is a kind of black political poet, I suppose would be the best way to put him. So that could be quite interesting. Ry Cooder, Bop Till You Drop. I've seen this shown a lot in the VC, so I'm looking forward to that. Ry Cooder, Into the Purple Valley. I've actually already got a copy of this, but it was trashed, so it's nice to have a better one. The Crusaders, and another one by the Crusaders. Bryn Howarth, The Gap. Joe Jackson, Night and Day. Another Joe Jackson. This always reminds me of Jeff Recordman, because I remember him showing that once. And again, Mink DeVille. That was another one that he always used to show. I'm sure he was a big Mink DeVille fan. Pauline Murray, have no idea what that is. Bonnie Raitt. I've got a friend who's a big Bonnie Raitt fan, so that might head his way. And again, same with this one. Best of Leon Russell. Misty in Roots. This is going to be a kind of ska reggae album, I would imagine. Lash Lariat and the Long Riders. I have no idea what that is, but it looks kind of country bluegrass, but that could just be a parody, I'm not really sure. Graham Parker. Jean-Michel Jarre's Oxygen. This has got the laminated sleeve on it, so that's fine to update the one that I've got that's a bit shot anyway. John Lennon's Mind Games. This is the cheaper Music for Pleasure reissue. Elvis Costello and the Attractions, Get Happy. Great album, happy to find that. Another Elvis Costello, can't remember what that was called. Oh, Armed Forces, of course, and this is the one that has the kind of flippy out, foldy out back cover on it, which is quite cool. Another Elvis Costello. Ivor Cutler, who's a kind of Scottish folky. That's on Virgin Records. So I'm interested to hear that because I think he's supposed to be a bit of a character. Harry Chapin, Living Room Suite. This would have been a good one for Dr. Deadwax's cat. There's a nice cat on the back there. Judy Collins. It's an original on Elektra. Joe Cocker. It's two Joe Cocker albums actually. That's fine. These I have no idea who they are. The Redskins. Neither Washington nor Moscow. so it sounds vaguely political. I'm not sure what these guys are. I don't know whether it's the Roches or the Roaches. I nearly missed them, but then I noticed that one looked a lot more interesting, and I looked on the back here and I thought that guy looks vaguely familiar. And then if I can get this to pan in, yep, can see at the bottom there Tony Levine, Bill Bruford and Robert Fripp, and I thought, Robert Fripp's involved and Bill Bruford, it can't be too bad, so I picked up those as well. So there's this first one here, Keep On Doing, this one called Nerds, and this one as well, which looks cooler. If I'd seen that one first, I'd have definitely grabbed it. So that will be interesting to have a listen to. Pigmeat Markham on the Chess label. I presume it's some kind of jazzy thing, but I really have no idea. This looked kind of interesting, Leon Redbone. Again, I don't know anything about this, so if anybody knows something about it, I'd be happy to know about that. And finally, the two best ones. The first album by Judy Sill. She was the first signing to Asylum. So I haven't had a chance to listen to this yet, but I did give it a clean. And finally, the one that I'm most happy with is Quintessence, their second album. I've cleaned this and had a listen to it last night, and it is really good. It's an original. This is a new sleeve. I've put it in on the Pink Island label. Disc's in great shape. The sleeve opens out nicely. It took me ages to actually find out how to get the record out, and it's actually, in the end here, you have to fold this right out and then slide the record right into the middle bit. So I mean, it's in good shape. But this is great. A really good album. It's kind of like a mixture of kind of Hare Krishna chanting and total psyche rock guitar freakouts. So I'm really pleased with that, because this normally goes for 30 or 40 quid on its own. So it's a bargain. It's an album I've wanted for ages as well. I'd never heard. It's much more fun for me to buy an album having no idea what it sounds like, and I wasn't disappointed. Yeah, so that was my haul. This, I've never shown this before, and actually this is my, I suppose, inbox. It probably doesn't really. This is all stuff that I've kind of cleaned and are. So what else have got in here? Can either sell or trade, or haven't got round to listening to yet. This is all stuff that I've just got in, but don't necessarily know what it is, or what I'm going to do with it yet, or it hasn't been cleaned. A lot of this stuff over here again is stuff that I haven't necessarily had a chance to figure out yet. Unfortunately, some of this as well is kind of knackered. And then also this stuff is stuff that definitely is knackered, and is probably going to end up going to the dump, but I'm not sure yet. I might find some plan of it. And some of my 7 inches, some box of sleeves, and that little stack there is, I think, maybe the A's or the B's out of my 7 inches. So as you can imagine, I've got kind of another 25-30 piles like that, which all need to be sorted out. That's another single I picked up quite recently, actually, which is cool. If I can get it to focus. Pinkerton's Assorted Colours. It's not going to focus on it, but that's really cool. So So yeah, so that's my new finds video. I'd love to hear any of your comments, and I'm actually really surprised I've managed to do a video that lasts more than 10 minutes without having to do any editing. So I think there must be some problem with my rechargeable battery for my camera. So yeah, so that's it. So again, thanks for watching. Love to hear any of your comments, and take care.